not that type of story.
Pick, pick, pickety pick.
You cut?
I did not cut that.
Pick the far-flung berries and place them in the basket. My first job in the castle was trimming the Queen's truffalo hedges. My first job in the castle was trimming the Queen's truffalo hedges. I have to get these all picked before I can go home. Leave me be so I can finish my work. I'm almost done here.
King Edward gave us everything we have. His legacy was tarnished in his later years, but he was a once great man, and he left me with a Daventry to grow into the kingdom it is today.
No one should notice one bell missing.
The announcement board was covered until round 2 of the tournament.
I better stand on this side of the rock.
It wouldn't budge. Huh, what a peculiar trap.
All right, sugar shrooms. Fantastical floating island, only steps away. It's so floaty, you'll be amazed.
You just prance.
Don't worry. The Wetzels will be here soon, Princess Madeline.
I wasn't always the master archer you see before you now.
How'd you learn?
We'll get to that part.
Almost there. World's greatest and only floating island. Don't turn right. No floating islands that way.
Starberries framed a serene view. Shame about that buzzing beehive, though. My love, you're my everything. I might not have enough money for a ring yet, but I just can't wait any longer. Will you be mine forever? I better put this back.
Bees!
I ruined the bees' day and that lovely meal. I tucked the berries away for later, even though I was craving a cliffside snack.
Kids, don't stop screaming until Dad pulls over the wagon. This was on my bucket list.
How about
Interesting thought, but no.
you cut?
No cutting. Shame. These could have been carved into really nice jack-o'-lanterns.
You cut?
Not that type of story. That didn't need a bell.
These starberries are perfectly ripe, just squishy enough. and with a faint scent of musky cabbage. Now, if you can find me the sugar shrooms, she's all yours for the discounted rate of 1 shiny gold coin. Wow, these sugar shrooms look amazing. Just the right amount of shroomy and not too sugary. Now, if you pass me 1 shiny gold coin, Grandma's giant star shroom pie is all yours. Yes, lad?
That's not a delicious chocolate hideous beast's eye cake I smell cooking, is it?
Looking for an eye, are you? Well, it must be that time of year again. Frankly, I can't tolerate it. The Fays weren't raised that way. It's archaic. So much fighting and needless killing. Compassion comes from the heart, you know? As does food. If you want to get to the heart of any problem, all you need is pie. You look like a compassionate fella, like myself. And I think we're going to get along right as raisins. Please, don't take part in the violence.
Good day.
Bye, pie!
You cut?
That didn't need a bell.
How did the bell work on that?
Go ahead and dunk it.
Astounding!
Hey, Graham. You bought it, now get to trimming, and only trimming.
You poke, you cut.
That didn't need a bell.
Wherever you are hiding, hideous beasts, Whisper will find you. Do squirrels count as hideous? Come into the daylight, you hideous beasts! Whisper can do it! There's nothing quiet about Whisper!
West, Tournament Theater. North, Town Square. South, under development, coming next spring.
Hasn't anyone told you it's not polite to go stomping around on people's backs? Give me one good reason not to gobble you up right now.
If you let me go, I can return to you with bundles of royal food. You see, I'm training to be a knight. If you release me, I'll make sure the king rewards you for your troubles.
You're a little scrawny for a knight. A long neck and a silly feather like that? Are you sure you aren't a goose?
Yes, I am quite sure I am not a goose.
That's exactly what a goose would say. Lucky for you, Ulfie hates the taste of goose. The feathers are bad for digestion. Now, what do you want from Ulfie, Goosey?
Can you share with me why all the bridges seem to be missing in Daventry?
Well, little Goosey, until further notice, the Bridge Troll Guild is officially on strike. For too long have we, the Bridges, have been stomped on by sharp-pointed shoes of the puny guards. And do they care that my back breaks out in an itchy rash from all that marching? Of course not. As Pilar says, for shame, Daventry. We're not going back to work until the kingdom can take better care of their roads. I should be at the meeting, but Ulfie always shows up fashionably late. Right when the croissants are served.
What are all those weird instruments around the bridges for?
Usually those horns are used to summon its associated bridge troll to fill the gap. But we have removed all mouthpieces until we get word from the head of the guild. Ulfie was instructed to keep all his horns hidden from humans. I keep mine under my butt. Shh.
You wouldn't happen to know where I can find an Eye of a Beast, would you?
Is it time for the tournament already? I thought that was on Tuesday. Oh, bother, my memory's failing again. Ulfie's been suffering from sleep deprivation. A very rude monster has been snarling in the bushes behind my back.
Is this monster you speak of hideous, perchance?
Snarling Snarlax is legendarily hideous. Those puny guards of Daventry would surely be impressed by his eye. It is rumored the beast has 2 purple eyes with bright blue, glowing pupils, 6 legs, 3 claws, and 1 tooth. I could let you cross and perhaps even help you with that fire-eyed monster, but since Ulfie didn't eat you, Ulfie needs a pick-me-up. This big tooth is a sweet one. If you bring me something to eat, I'll consider helping you.
Happy trails.
Waddle back briskly, Goosey. Ulfie is starving. have to say, I'm pretty impressed with the craftsmanship of these traps.
You poke, you cut.
No, that didn't need a bell. That didn't need...
You poked.
I did not...
You just pranked.
I never waste food. I never waste food.
You just pranked.
I never waste food.
You poked.
No poking. I never waste food. Moving any further in the dark seemed like a bad idea. I never waste food.
Ew, gross.
squirrels remember that?
The squirrels will most certainly remember that. Let me tell.
Ooh, that's far too savory for my shop.
This will work great for dipping. Go ahead and dunk it. Ta-da! Purple. Well, yeah, ta-da! Here you go, boy.
How'd the bell work on?
Go ahead and dunk it. Astounding!
Pumpkins are too savory for this shop. Even purple ones. I handpick all my fruits, right from the merchant's catalogue.
Hey, Graham.
That didn't need a bell.
Would you stay out of the garden and get back into danger? And stop playing with paints? Please don't go around poking everything with that.
Pumpkins are not sweet, so Ulfie will not eat. Oh, a nose picker. Too bad Ulfie already picked his nose. It's over there.
Wherever you are hiding, hideous beasts, Whisper will find you. Do squirrels count as hideous? Come into the daylight, you hideous beasts! Whisper can do it!
I tried again, but it was no use.
There's nothing quiet about Whisper.
further in the dark seemed like a bad idea.
You poked?
I did not.
You cut? You cut?
That didn't need a bell.
Seeing all these new recruits makes me miss the old days.
Ahem. Are you paying attention?
What? No, I was reminiscing. Sorry.
Keep out. Under construction.
Are you in possession of an eye?
Caution. Bees and distress.
Let me.
You poked? You cut?
That.
So picky.
Now, give us one shiny gold coin and the beautiful blue flame lantern will be all yours. This looks like a Maya's handiwork. Yuck.
Bells are always good for a distraction or two. He reminds me of our son.
Ooh, what are these little guys?
Those are bird bombs. Our own invention.
Kinda like a smoke bomb, but they release gas that will cause your victim to cluck like a chicken. Temporarily, of course.
Those ones are expired, though, so they're just for display. He reminds me of our son.
I always miss him this time of year.
He dreamed of becoming a knight, too. I wish he would visit more.
Or at least write. He was quite handy around the shop, though. Especially with potions.
He'll return. He just has some adventures of his own to seek. How can we help?
Fare thee well.
May your shoes point you towards adventure and click whatever danger is near.
Dearie, where my dried reptile skin?
Yes.
How's that teeth whitening potion coming?
While we're still working on it, you can dip whatever you want in it for free. No guarantees it'll come out right, though.
Ooh, how much for that candle?
Our everlasting blue flame lantern? The housing's broken. If you bring us something we can hollow out to house the candle, you can have it for the price of one shiny gold coin.
Fare thee well.
May your quest be logic-filled.
Ah, youth. Remember what it felt like to be young?
I remember where you proposed.
Just outside the caves up in the Great Mountains.
Oh, such a beautiful day. Well, until our picnic was stolen.
Oh, yes. I had to wrestle our lunch away from the eldest.
Wish that teeth whitening potion would have worked. I'd never brush my teeth again.
I'm not sure that's how it works, sweetheart.
Strange. Strange. Strange.
These are not that important to the story. Some guard probably just left those there out of laziness. That didn't need a bell.
You poke, you cut.
Someone had set the scene for a lovely evening. My love, you're my everything. I might not have enough money for a ring yet, but I just can't wait any longer. Will you be mine forever? I better put this back.
Goosey.
Happy trails.
Waddle back briskly, Goosey. Ophi is starving.
Almost there. World's greatest and only floating island.
I'm gonna wipe that stupid feather off his face. When I'm a knight, things are gonna be very different. If Skinny Pants makes it past this section of the tournament, I'll smash him in the next round.
was a few steps behind, but I was hopeful a beast was in that well, and I wanted an eye to impress everyone.
But Grandpa, the dragon lives down there.
I didn't know that yet, Gwendolyn, and pretend you don't either. This story takes place before the one I told you last night. Sometimes a story is best told out of order.
Oh, got it.